Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What was I going to say? Last night was hell. I was in my landlord's office, and we were just talking about things, and all of a sudden religion came up, and she started talking to me about religion and about the Church of Christ, and how my pastor sprinkling the water on me wasn't enough, and that I'm going to go to hell because I'm a sinner. The Methodist Church, which I'm Methodist, is fake. It is a fake church because it wasn't founded by Jesus Christ. She tried to say Jesus wasn't a Jew, and my father and the pastor said he was a Jew. And she showed me paperwork on how gay is wrong, as long as I'm not practicing dating a guy. She said that was fine, but if I date a guy, that's hellbound instantly, and that I need to be dunked instead of just sprinkled. Which put it this way, she sat there and schooled me for 4 hours on this, and it offended me, and I called and left a message on her answer machine. You can't see out the window, can you? The office is up there, that brown building right there where that car's backing out. Anyway, I left a message on the answer machine. I said, "You really offended me." I said, "Yes, I lied to you and said that I'm okay and that you didn't run me off, but I lied. I know you hate liars, but you really offended my religion. So what if Jesus Christ," I should have warned y'all this was going to be about this. I'm like, so what? Jesus Christ didn't found my church, but and then she called John Wesley a fake prophet. And John Wesley, he's the one that founded the Methodist Church. He's not my pastor said, because I emailed him last night. By the time my parents were scared because they couldn't find me in the apartment. They couldn't find me anywhere, and she was schooling me for 4 hours. She showed me where homosexuality was wrong, which my pastor doesn't care if you're dating or if you're not. What else? She showed me where women should be quiet in the church. We don't do that. We're all equal in our church. And basically, I emailed my pastor and I said, "Please call this number." And I gave him my apartment number. Not apartment number as in out the door, but as in, my phone number. And about 5 minutes later, he called me and he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, he's in his 50s. Anyway, and I was starting to tell him, and he's like, I've heard all that before. And and she's like, when he baptized me, that was enough, because every church does it differently. And anyway, I started rattling off the things she said, like homosexuality is wrong, women should be quiet in the church, you should read, my pastor is a man, and my church was made by man, and I can't listen to him. Just shit like that. Excuse my French. Anyway, she was rattling off about it, and I've just called her, and I was like, "Hey," insert name here. I'm not going to say her name, because I don't want you knowing who my landlord is. I was like, "Look, I lied last night. You offended me, saying my church was fake and that my He wasn't. John Wesley wasn't a prophet. Sorry, let me correct that. He was the founder of the church, and she kept showing me this paper that was like, let's see if I can find it. She gave me a Bible, which is even scarier, and say holy Bible. She gave me this basic reference, which shows about apostasy, attendance, authority of the Bible. I mean, basically shit they believe in, the Church of Christ. And I'm throwing all this away. You know what? I don't have to believe. And and the pastor said she's trying to belittle me into believing what she believes in, and trying to force me out of what I'm comfortable with. I was like, look, I'm comfortable with this was last night. I was like, look, I'm comfortable with my church, and I said, I run the website, I do the recording. What do you want? Your soul or to go to hell? Do you want your soul, or do you want a church of lies or something? Anyway, I was like, I just didn't say nothing. But I mean, she really offended me last night, pressing her Church of Christ. Church of Christ, they're worse than the Pentecostal. I'm going to say that. They're worse than Pentecostals. If you don't know what a Pentecostal is, Google it. It's a church in America. They get up and holy roll. And, anyway, they're about that bad. She sat there and pressed her beliefs on me, and my parents were ashamed. They were like, a landlord should not do that. She's probably done this before and probably could get in a bunch of trouble. And I was like, yeah. And I'm kind of shaken up. I want to move out, but my parents won't let me. They're like, you just moved in. Don't let the landlord. And I recorded a message on her answering machine, told her how I felt, that she offended me, and ow, shit, I kicked the couch. But anyway, that was my night last night. I freaked my parents out because I wasn't answering my phone, which telephone's over there. Ooh, this screen is clear. There's my calendar. It's got dates. Oh, I call him my best friend. The one I called VATO. I don't think I talked about this. But anyway, he passed away 3 or 4 days ago. 27 years old, and had a massive heart attack, I think. And lived in LA, well, around LA, up and above LA. And his friend is inboxing me when the funeral's going to be, and they had to get a custom coffin because he was like 6'7". Anyway, so he's going to be missed. I think about him all the time. I'm still in shock that he's gone. I'm going to have to talk about this at my therapy session tomorrow. And anyway, I'm going to get off here because it's like 9 minutes. But basically, I got my rant out and how I feel. I shouldn't let people push religion on me, but I couldn't get away from her last night. I kept looking out the window like, we're going to go, it's getting dark. And next thing I know, it was 8:30. So I sat there from 4:30 to 8:30. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to upload this. I'll talk at you later. Love and peace. And don't press religion on people, for Christ's sake. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.